Hello everyone. Here we are just going to take a look at the WordPress web page building document, and we're going to look at setting up themes and new pages, and finally adding a shortcode, which is probably the most technical part here in this document. So to get access to your WordPress website, first of all, you have to log in to AWS Academy, and you have to start your lab. My lab has already started here. Once your lab is running, then it starts up your servers in the background. You can't get to your web page unless your servers are running. So I've got my AWS running, my management console. If I just go to EC2, and I will be able to see I have two machines, but this is the machine. You should have one machine running here. That's IP address. So here's my web page. I got a domain name for my web page. You mightn't have one yet, but there's also a video on that too. I would go to, if you want to access the admin, we need to access the admin area. I'm just going to access it through the IP address. So here's the IP address of my web page. You can get to your web page by the IP address usually, or if you add a domain name, you can get to it via the domain name as well. But if you want to get into the admin section, go to the IP address and do a /WP hyphen or dash admin admin, and this will take you to the login page. So you can log in, whatever your admin is, what I told you to pick for your username, lowercase admin, and in whatever password you chose. Type it in there. Okay, so this is the dashboard for your WordPress. This is how you build your WordPress website graphically. Now, some people were asking, oh, what about coding? You can do coding in the background because WordPress is written in PHP and HTML and things like that. If you're confident coding, you could code sections in the background and add to your page that way. But you can pretty much do everything you want to do graphically with a nice graphical front end here on the dashboard. Um, Okay, so let us take a look at the document. What's the first thing? So changing the theme. So go to Appearance, Themes, and select Theme. So the overall look, like on your phone, the overall look of your web page, you'd want to change the theme of it. So let's look at the web page. If we go to website, I'm hovering over Daniel Craig website and visit site. This is the theme here. So I don't know what you could call this, a basic, simple green theme. So if we want to, I'm going to go back, and here's my dashboard. And if you go to Appearance and Themes, you could change the overall look of your web page. So I got rid of, actually, there was 3 of them here originally. The themes and this safety health check of the site said to delete all the other ones, but you can download more if you want, and you can click here to add a new theme. And there's all the most popular ones. As I said, you should pick a theme really related to the topic. Like if you had chosen Facebook, or you might choose a blue theme, or WhatsApp maybe a green theme, or if you chose, I don't know, Windows is kind of a bluey theme. Just there's no exact way of doing this. Is no exact science. Just pick a theme you think matches the topic you've chosen. I think this is the installed 2021. So there is 2017, 2019. These are very popular themes. Let's pick one. Popular effects. Let's try this one. Um, Actually, we'll try this one since it's up the top Astra. Let's go for install. So this should install the theme, and it's installed already. And then you click activate. So now you have disactivated this theme. So let's go to our website. So this theme is disactivated. It's still there. You can still activate it if you want, but let's see what this looks like before we do anything. Website. Okay, this is what the website looks like now. So it's kind of white. There's not much to the website, like no images or anything on it yet. So the two themes didn't make a dramatic difference. But once you have your web page, add a few things added to it, changing the theme can dramatically change the look of the website. And also sometimes changing theme can mess up one or two things on your website, maybe an image or some sort of GIF you included, or some sort of shortcode might be messed up. So I like to change my theme early on in the development of my site. I've written about that here as well to read this article of things that can go wrong. Anyways, what I'm going to do is going to go back to my basic theme. I'm going to go back to my web page, go to the dashboard. I'm going back to appearance, themes, and I'm going to activate this theme instead. Okay. And now it's activated, right? That's the original one. So just I'll go back to my website. Yeah, and it looks the same. Okay, so dashboard appearance themes. I am going to get rid of, they don't like that on the safety check, having extra themes that you're not using hanging around. So you can click on the theme itself and you can click this delete button if you're not using the theme. So apparently that's just an extra place where hackers could attack you if you have extra code lying around that you're not using. Okay, so that's the theming. So you just work on that yourself and pick a theme you like and read the articles here I have about themes. Adding a page, so to add a page is pretty simple, just adding another page to your website. And uh, you will have a different page on your website for all the sections. The WordPress brief says you have to add 5 or 6 different sections, and I say you need a new page for every section you add. So you'll have a few pages on your website. Once you've added a few pages, click on appearance. Okay, so let's how to add a page. First click on pages and then click add new. Right. So let's go back to our dashboard. Pages section. Uh, so there's only a privacy policy page and then a sample page. Right. So you want to add a new page and it brings you into this section. Welcome to the block editor. Okay. Okay. So we want to build a web page here. So this will give you some instructions of things you can do. You can add a title to your page, and you can just choose a block. You can add sort of blocks to your page. So this is all graphically. You can add the image, paragraph, things like that, and look at test paragraph. Okay, and you can save draft so it isn't automatically published to everyone to see it straight away on the internet, or you can click publish and everyone will be able to see it straight away. And then you can click here to view the page straight away. So this is the page, what your test page looks like online. You can click here, Daniel Craig website, to bring you back to the front page. Um, but anyways, so that's what that looks like. Um, you will create a bunch of pages for each of your different topics, and I'll let you work on that. So it's easy enough adding pages and then adding blocks to it and images and text and things you like. Okay, so there's really more details about how to design your pages and make them look nicer, so I'll let you read through that yourself. uh, Adding a plugin. So plugins and widgets. These are the next two things. These are just extensions. You can add RSS feeds to the side of your page, or for a widget, there's usually, or sorry, for a plugin, there's usually backup plugins, and they do everything. These plugins. Try and find something related to your topic. Maybe there's plugins related to your topic, and you could add them to your page. I give an example here of, for instance, a plugin, a WordPress plugin. I try to add a Google Maps plugin. People have trouble with that year on year. The code updates so fast that you can try and add that. There might be issues with it, but then again, it doesn't matter. Choose the plugins that suit your page. I think it's 4 or 5 plugins you're supposed to add to the web page, and just choose plugins. Search for plugins and choose ones that maybe are related to your topic. They don't have to be, but somehow suit your page or help you explain the topic more. So let's look at the web page here. Let's go back to the dashboard and plugin section and look at install plugins. There's no plugins installed. Add a new plugin. Um, is there anyone? These are probably the most popular ones. Favorites. Let's click on favorites. Uh, Recommended. Okay, so let's just grab one. Health check and troubleshooting. Okay, let's try that one. Install it. So you can search for plugins, search for them online. You install it, and again, you have to click this activate button to activate it. And when you do activate it, then you get access to the plugin. I'm going to go back to the dashboard. Usually, the plugins add a new section here. There's the standard one. Welcome to WordPress. Sometimes they add a new block here. I don't see a new block there. Or sometimes the plugins add a new uh, set of tools. Site health. Okay, let's go to install plugins. Health check. Let's click on it here. Okay, the health check is the same. Oh, sorry, health check actually that we installed. So it comes pre-installed nowadays. Um, okay, so that's just another one. Again, so that plugin didn't work out for us. Again, this is how easy their plugins are. You can just click on a plugin and you go to delete it and get it from your website. So just try plugins and delete them. Maybe you have to deactivate it first. Deactivate, delete. Okay. So let's just try plugins. They're all add new section, search through them there, look online, click on popular, click on recommended, and there's hundreds of ones to go through there. So add a few plugins, not crazy hard task. Let's do widgets. Widgets are practically the same thing as plugins. I don't even know why they separate them, but they're just adding a piece of code to your website. Like a classic widget is an RSS feed. I think that's what I've demoed here, adding an RSS feed. Again, every second year there's some issue with the RSS feeds. They don't work for people. Try add an RSS feed. This is not necessary add an RSS feed, just some widgets that suit your topic or make help you explain information about your topic easier. So search through them again in your own time. How do you get them? Uh, where is the section on widgets again? Comments, appearance, widgets. So in the appearance section, there's widgets, and uh, okay, so here's a whole load of explanation how to install widgets. Then you can add your widgets, and then there's different types of widgets you can add. So I'll let you look through that again because I want to focus on this video, mainly focus on, I want to look at these embedded widgets. People like to use these, they're a bit more they're fuller widgets. They have more stuff to them, so people sometimes choose them. So let's choose widgets yourself. A list of popular widgets. Okay, so let's get on to the good bit here. The good bit and the last bit of this document. That's anyway sort of technical. A shortcode, small piece of designed specific function. Okay, so some people are asking, hey, if we can do everything graphically, where's the coding bit? So you can do coding and you can add your own short codes. You can add your own little piece of coding to a web page, a WordPress web page, or you can go in the background of the web page. It's all just, PHP. It's all in that var www.html folder on your server. You can code the whole web page yourself if you want, but this graphical front end makes it a lot quicker nowadays. But we'll show you how to add your own little piece of code. Okay, so let's add a little piece of code to our web page that counts the what is it, total number of posts on the web page. Okay, so you can add posts to your web page, and let's do that. Total post counter. Okay, so a short code, a piece of small code designed to perform a specific function. So first thing you need to do is check what theme you're running because you're going to put this in a file in a folder related to the theme. So I kind of know what theme I'm running anyways, but I have a command here that I'm just going to copy uh, and I'm going to run the command on the server. So I'm going to log into my server. Um, so how do I log in? The usual login here, we SSH. I'm going to SSH into my machine and I'm SSH'd in and I'm going to paste that command. So here's that command I had in the Word document. It looks through the database to see what's the current active theme, and 2021 is the current active theme. And we kind of knew that anyways because we were looking at themes there only a second ago. Okay, theme, create a new file called custom shortcodes PHP. That's just a file I made up. It and save it as the same in the same folder as your themes folder. So that's var HTML, right? So you have to create a new file and save it in this folder there. Okay, so I scroll away. So let's go to that. var HTML or themes, and the name of my theme is 2021. Okay, so let's copy, and I'm going to cd into that folder. var HTML WP content themes. I'm going to cd into that folder, or change directory into that folder. So let's go cd, paste, and into the themes folder, and let's do an ls. And there's only one that's an index.php file, but there's only one folder here with the theme. If you had multiple themes, you might see multiple folders here, but 2021 is the active theme, which we checked. So let's cd into 2021. Okay, I'm just doing a quick ls to see what's inside there. Okay, here's a load of PHP files and things inside there. What did the doc say to do? The doc said go there and go inside the 2021 folder, which we did. That's the theme name. And in there, create a new file called this. Uh, inside the new file created, add the following code. Okay, so let's go use Vim. So I'm just going to copy this name, custom shortcodes.php, so I don't spell anything wrong, and go to my web page, or my SSH login, and I'm going to go sudo for super user command, super user sudo. Vim is the command we used before for editing files, so I'm going to use the create a file, Vim, and I'm going to use it to create a file called, this is using Vim to create a file called uh, customcodes.php, and it's going to open the file, create it, and open it for me. So here it is, empty. Um, so you want to do that. Then inside this file, you created, add this block of code. Uh, okay. Inside this file, new create file, add the following block of code. Okay, so let's copy these 2 lines. And let's go back to the code. So if I want to put something inside this text file, you have to go to insert mode. So I'm going to press I to go to insert mode. And I see once I press I, I'm in insert mode there down the bottom. And I'm just going to go right click and paste. So that's all that code that's in there. Um, so I'm going to press escape to get out of insert mode. I put whatever I needed to put in there. And I need to get out of this here. There's a couple of ways to get out of Vim. One of them that I use all the time, I think I told you Control Shift Z Z, but I think the one I use all the time is I hold down the Shift key and press colon. See that colon there at the bottom, and then you can enter commands. And one of the commands I go is write W and Q quit. So that saves everything I've written to this file and quits out of it. So colon WQ and enter. So I'm just going to do an ls again to make sure that file was created. Short codes, where is it here? Custom shortcodes.php, there it is. I'm just going to do a cat on it, cat to contents, which will print out the contents of the file. So let's cat custom shortcodes.php, and yeah, that's the contents I expect. Okay, let's go back to the Word document. Next, open the functions.php file and append this following line. So there must be a file already called functions.php, and we want to append. So stick this on the very bottom of it. So let's copy that. Include custom shortcodes.php. So it's linking to this file that I already created. Let's go here, and I'm going to do an ls there again, and functions.php. This is the one here we want to target. So let's go sudo vim funct functions.php. So we're going to go inside this file that's already existed. We want to just go down to the bottom. So I'm going to just hold down and go to the very bottom of this file. Okay, this is very large. I think pressing N twice, or oh no, that's not happening. Let's just go down to the bottom. There's a shortcut, Shift GG. Yes, if you hold down the Shift key and press GG on Vim. So there's a whole lot of shortcuts that you'll learn over time. You can just press down and go all the way down to the bottom of the file, but there is a short way in Vim. If you hold down the Shift key, that's the key over the control function, hold it down and press GG, you jump to the bottom of the file. I think if you press GG, yeah, you jump to the top. Hold Shift GG, you jump to the bottom of the file. Okay, we're at the bottom of the file. Now I want to insert that line of code, or append it, as I said in the text document. So I'm going to go to I, insert mode. I pressed I there, so I've gone into insert mode. I'm going to go and press return carriage to get a new line, and I'm going to paste in, oh no, that's not what I want to paste. I want to paste in this, include blah, 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 blah. Functions.php, copy that, and I'm going to paste it in here. So that's at the bottom, appended to this file. Okay, now I'm press escape to get out of insert mode. I'm going to hold down Shift key and press colon, use the colon, and I'm going to write quit WQ and press enter. Cool, so let's save that. So you're now ready to start adding your custom shortcodes. In the first example, we're going to create a basic custom shortcode that returns the number of posts created on your website. Okay, cool. The first step to creating your custom shortcode inside custom shortcode.php file, add the following. So inside the file we already created, custom shortcodes.php. Maybe I should have done this first time, but anyway, add the following block of text. So you want to add that. Okay, so I think I'll just overwrite what I have there, and I'll add, or maybe just paste this in the middle of it. I'll just completely overwrite it, and I'll just copy everything. So we need to add this. So let's do copy. And this piece of code here, when you read this PHP code right here, and this is creating a function called tot posts, or total posts, it stands for echo dan test. So it's me just echoing. Usually I have some sort of printout to the screen or somewhere, printout to the console. I'll show you where that prints out to show that it's working or my function has been hit. But here's the main bit of code. You are getting the total from here. It's calling a function that already exists called WordPress count posts. Uh, and lambda function publish. And this, when you run this, it returns total number of posts. And then I'm echoing that to the screen. Well, what I'm echoing is total posts and then that number to the screen. Okay, so you can look online for other shortcodes, or just implement this shortcode if you just want to, um, or try your own. So if you're if you want to try a few, try your own hand at editing code in the background, this is your chance. So let's just copy this. And let's go back to the file I created. So that's, let's go to sudo vim custom shortcodes.php. Okay, so we want to go into that file. And I'm going to go to insert mode, press I, and I'm just going to press DDDDD. Oh, no, press, I'm just going to delete, sorry, DDD, when you're not in insert mode, deletes everything. But anyway, let's just delete everything. Press backspace and delete everything. And I'm going to paste, I'm still in insert mode, I'll paste everything in. That's the full function. Now I'm going to press escape, get out of insert mode. I'm out of insert mode. I'm going to do colon. You can see I'm in the hold shift and press the colon, and do right quit, WQ, and press enter. Okay, so that, I'll just do a cat on that file. Cat custom shortcodes.php, that just prints the contents of the file right here, and there's the contents of the file, as I expected. In the example above, the total post function returns number of total posts. Then you register with it. When you register a shortcode using the add shortcode pass function, you pass a tag. Okay, in this case, total functions, no name of tag letters, use a hyphen. Okay, so we added a tag. Okay, so this is the tag. We've said here that when we want to call this function now, we just write this on our page somewhere, our web page somewhere, and this will print out the total posts. That's our tag there on the bottom. You can now have, oh, sorry, that's the tag there. This is the tag. That's the name of the function. This is the tag. Now you can add shortcode, try it out whenever you want on your page and post. So, okay, I am going to, usually when I add stuff like this, I do restart Apache. So sudo service, service service apache Apache to restart. So sudo service Apache to restart. I just restart Apache because all them files and configurations and PHP files have got to do with Apache. And if you're updating them, I like to rerun everything again. And Apache usually checks everything and all the changes again before it goes. So I'll just do a sudo service Apache restart. Whenever you want, put this tag on a page and it should return total posts. So, okay, so I have to here's my tag here. I'm going to go to my dashboard of my web page. Let's go to dashboard and let's go home. Okay, so to use that shortcode, we need to, we'll go to this posts section. So we've got the post section on our website. There's one post already in there, hello world post. Let's click on that post already. You can add blocks here. I'm going to add in this is the tag we use to call our function. So when you have a short code, you give it a tag like we did in the Word document here. Here's the tag we gave it. So when you want to call up that function now, when you're creating a shortcode, you give it a tag that you can call on your website and it'll run this function first. So the function prints test Dan, just prints that just for the hell of it. And then it prints the number of posts. So let's go back to our, okay, that's the wrong one there. I lost the website. Okay, let's go and go back to our website, go back to dashboard, go back to posts, go back to hello world, right? So I want to paste in a little tag there. I'm going to go update in top right hand corner here, sort of like saving. I keep on getting this error, and then you can see the web page here. I looked for what that error was about, and someone says just a bug inside in the latest WordPress, and to install this plugin, the classic editor plugin, to get rid of that error. Again, I don't think it's stopping me from doing anything on the web page. The error comes up, I press update, and then I can go to here. If I go to post and I can click on here, this part, it'll bring up the web page. And here, this is what there's a shortcode. It actually works. Now, I'm not sure why it prints under here. Sometimes with the theming pushes things left or right as well, so you have to get that right. But anyways, here is our shortcode. It prints test, and you can get rid of that. That was kind of inside in the the file. I don't know why I put test and, but total posts 1. So to see is the post counter working, we'll actually we'll go back to the dashboard and we'll go to posts and let's add a new post here. So add a new post and we'll call it test post and test and publish. Let's just publish that quickly. So it's a new post. Again, you get the error. Doesn't need to be stopping anything for me. I'm going to press this big W here. It brings me back to my WordPress dashboard, and I can see under the post section now I have 2 posts where I usually had 1. So if I go into my Hello World post again, where the post counter is, it should say 2 now. So we go in here and I'll click on this link here. This links you to the actual live version of the page. So it says two posts. So okay, so it's a bit askew. The doesn't look pretty, and you're going to have to. You could try that fixing yourself. I just pasted the error into the internet and got this response here for fixing it. Again, it didn't stop me from doing anything on my web page, so I'm not too worried about that. That JSON error that keeps on coming up. Okay, go back to dashboard. So that's it from that Word document. Everything you need to do. So give that a go. Of course, there'll be trials and tribulations and things won't work out for you. Just keep on going at it and so reach out to me on Microsoft Teams if you have any question, and I'll try and work through with you. Okay, that's everything for now. Thank you.